Oh, there. You know, the only thing about recording tonight with the lights turned down is you can't really see that bling on your ring.
I doubt it.
It is pretty shiny. No, if you just give it a little, yeah, it's pretty nice. Yep. Can't really see Daisy's eyes at all, but it's okay.
Because they're black.
I don't think she minds. Do you? Oh, are you going to come and see me? Hi. Oh, sweet baby. You can't kiss my mouth. No, thank you. But you could cuddle me, but you're going to sniff at me.
Because she has terrible breath. It's awful.
Got a haircut. You look so good. You going to sass me? No.
Well, I have your other Christmas present.
Shut, Leah. I was not expecting this. I wanted to talk about you getting engaged over the weekend.
We'll talk about it. But I want you to open this.
This is for me, not for you. Can't have it.
You have to say it out loud.
Leah. I can't remember how to say it. I can't remember the word.
Pickle's cage.
Thank you. It's Pickle's cage. Mm-hmm. I have a bit that I do right now when I'm on stage where it's 3D printed too. I love it. Somebody put some work into this. That means there's a pattern exists.
Yeah, absolutely.
For Pickle's cage.
That's right.
It's kind of a big deal. And it has a magnet. It's going on the fridge.
It's going on the
by
fridge
Whitney Houston.
Next to the Whitney Houston cat art.
And also, you know about Christmas pickle.
Yes.
Like there's a tradition of the Christmas pickle.
Yes.
Isn't that good? Yep. It's not a real pickle. She wanted to see. It's mine. Leah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I feel so seen and understood.
Right.
It's kind of a big deal.
I saw it and I was like, oh, yep,
you're coming with me. I know where you belong.
Yep.
Oh God, that's
my sister's.
hysterical. And I do love a good pun with Nicolas Cage.
I know.
Oh, heaven. Good job. I was not expecting that. You caught me by surprise today.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, yeah. So I watched that Christmas movie today, The Coopers.
Yeah.
And I'm distracted by your shiny ring. And then this movie came on with Tom Hanks and Julia Roberts was in it. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to turn this off. Like, this looks pretty good. And he worked at Home Depot and they fired him because he never went to college. So he goes back to college and gains all this understanding in life and love. And like, there's this age gap thing that happens and there's a bridge. It's lovely. It's really nice. And then the teacher has conflict. Julia Roberts is the teacher and she has all this conflict in her life and then with the relationship with him in the class. And there's all this complicated dynamics. And he ends up kind of beating the system that got rid of him because he learns economics and he learns he takes a speech class, which is where he meets Julia Roberts. And in the economics class, he learns how to stop from going into bankruptcy. He goes and gives the bank their loan back and teaches the bank what he learned about foreclosure, beneficial foreclosure and things like that. So it was a really happy, feel good. I'm glad I watched it. I was
nice.
Like, oh. And what was it called? I don't know. The guy's name is Larry Crown. That might have been the name of the movie. Mm-hmm. Larry Crown.
I feel like I've heard of that.
With an E on the end. It's so cute the way they opened it in the beginning. Like they showed him getting ready for the workday, and he was like going around and these angle shots with the credits rolling, right? And so like the action's happening here and the credits here, and then they would switch and go through these things, and all the shots were like of him, giving somebody like straightening their tie up or whatever, and these little things, and you could tell he had been working there like 35 years, and he is like approaching this shelf and there's a handle sticking out and the camera shot is through the handle at him approaching it and he sees it and he goes marches over to it and goes right up to it and gingerly takes the pitcher and just like straightens it so that the handle's turned in and pushes it back on the shelf, like takes care of the pitcher because the pitcher matters.
Nice.
Like, and then he gets fired in the next scene.
That's terrible.
It was powerful. And one of the guys in it is the guy in Step Brothers that is the guy that's like, bam! Are you saying bam?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bam!
I know you're
That guy is
about.
in it.
Yeah. The guy who's like, I don't know. There's something about your face. I just want to punch it.
That guy.
Like, oh, okay.
So he's in it, and he's in the scene where he gets fired. And he's in the circle of guys that are not getting fired, that are like, it's just the way the world works, buddy. That kind of.
Yeah.
So it was really gratifying. Well written. Just really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right on.
What'd you do today?
Today I went to work. This weekend I got engaged.
Leah, you got engaged.
I did.
To Sean.
I did not think I would be here again.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that doesn't, whatever. I was almost thinking like
I don't know.
The first,
didn't finish what
I
you
didn't
said.
finish what I was saying. The first one only counts because we got the kids.
Right.
Otherwise we would just scratch it
and
off.
also a lot of like insight into
fair.
a number of things, right? Like
I want to give you a pass on that one. Like you were 11 teen.
Right.
Yes. Like when I married my first one.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what I've done.
Not at all.
Like, to be clear.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
No, and we get better at these things as we get older. We get more clear about what we want and what we don't want, right?
Yeah, so I think the first marriage I don't even think about really as you always have a practice one, right?
Right. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I don't think of it the same way.
I mean, you got gorgeous,
second
smart,
marriage,
successful children.
That was with intention, right?
Yes.
And love and all of those things. But that was around that phase in my life when what I was trying to do was build a family. That was the main mission.
Definitely.
Was building a family. And so
looking to the future.
Yeah. So marriage had that, goal attached to it. So there was that. And for those same reasons is why it was so difficult when that didn't work out, right? And then now it's just different.
Yeah.
It's just different because you make a choice intentionally with yourself in mind now and not just everyone else.
This different phase in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just so much smarter. Like you just don't get caught up in like the little things that you believe are important when you're young, it's just
I fully agree. It's like being in college when you're older too. Like you don't get distracted by hormones quite so much or whatever thing is going on or stress, in the outside world because the goal is to be successful and be employable. And the goal is not like to have fun every day.
Right. Yeah. So I feel like the process of like choosing someone and making that greater commitment is really more about like, what do I want for support in my life? What can I offer to someone else?
What do I bring to the table? What do I want on the table?
Yeah. How will all of it work together? And it's a very different decision than it is like, I'm looking for this or I'm looking for that. And it's just, you just kind of figure out that everything else doesn't matter. Like,
yeah. I'm in a zone like that too. But something different for me is, so, I don't know. Maybe it's not different at all. I don't know. Maybe the way I'm framing that I don't mean to be comparative at all, actually. Just more of like identifying with those feelings and like the kind of choices that I make right now that are about my future and my joy are about increasing my capacity to be available, to be of service, to be useful citizen, like not just to be available. Like I feel like I say yes and I help people and I'm involved in things. But to increase my capacity to be a useful person when someone needs help, or to increase my capacity to be healthy and strong for longevity's sake, right? So that I'll always be doing what I can to be a good partner for Jason as his body gets older, right? Or I want to be willing, and I want it to be possible for me to help our parents when they need help. So like working towards making sure my life has those things prepared and solid, right? As I move forward, like my dreams and my fantasies have more to do with those things. But they make sense too. They actually do bring me joy and peace of mind, right? Where like in my 20s, joy and peace of mind came from different things, like the baby sleeping all night.
It was kind of like, I feel like when you're younger, you just kind of throw darts at things because you think that that's what you want or what you're supposed to want.
Sure.
So I wanted to be married for these reasons. I wanted, this for that reason. I wanted to move up in my career for this reason. And then now that I'm older, it's like I want the things that I want because I actually know and understand the value of them. Whereas before it was like, I'm just throwing stuff at the wall and sometimes it sticks, and then I understand and I know that makes me happy, or I know that makes me miserable. Sure. Right. It's like this whole, you're just kind of bumping into everything.
Yeah. And just seeing what happens and then adjusting course like as you go along.
Yeah.
And now it's more like we have our course.
It's like supermarket sweep versus going to the grocery store and only buying what you need.
Or like having groceries delivered on a schedule. That's right. Right. Like it's careful, it's intentional, it's planned out. Yeah. And the budget is easier to be compliant with, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. Everything's easier. Yeah.
And that for me, all of those things, when life's things like that are manageable, my capacity to be available for other things is so much bigger. And that's something that I've seen happen over the years. And I don't know if other people like need to like see that and understand it or like label it or something, but it helps me make more intentional choices and continue to grow in that way, or be ready to increase my desire to be good when I don't want to be, right? Because it's a habit. Like I want to choose good. I want to choose to eat healthy food rather than eat ice cream every night because I see the benefits of the long-term gain of eating healthy choices and eating ice cream once in a while instead of all night every night. Like those. So if I'm not willing, if I'm just in the ice cream zone and I'm like, I'm eating ice cream. Yeah. I don't really care. I'm not willing. Yeah. Right. Even though I know what I really want and what will bring me like sustainable joy and happiness is to make healthy choices. Sometimes I'm just not in that spot. Yep. But this book, remember I told you about the book, The Whole Brain, that I'm reading with Jill Bolte Taylor? Talks about those parts of your brain and like who's driving and how much control they have. And like that has helped me gain some insight. Not that I've been like fixing bad behavior or anything like that. But like this morning, I was telling you, I was so not myself this morning. I was really kind of a rotten, salty dog. And realizing that like my left back brain back here is doing some thinking because all I want to do is stomp my feet and scream and cry. So that's who's in charge right now. Yeah. How can I care for that character and become more balanced with my thinking? So that's just like on a shelf humming while I'm like being kind of a salty dog. Well, a real foot stomping toddler type of person. As it's happening, I'm thinking, oh, this is what's happening to me right now. So like developing my capacity to understand myself helps me to at least be aware that I'm intentionally putting energy here or there, and helps me to become more accountable for it, which helps me grow more peaceful or whatever. I think like it seems to be helping. I like it. It seems to be helping. So what I did today to recover, okay, I was mean, unkind, and then apologized, and then plunked myself in front of my favorite sedative, the television. Yeah. And did that for a while. And then I got up and took a shower and I went to singing practice. Ooh. Because I joined the church choir.
Very good.
Because I gave up one of my volunteer roles at church that was they needed more of me than I was able to give to them. And so anyways, it freed up some capacity, and I've always wanted to. So I joined the church choir, and of course she said, "Can you sing this note? Ding, 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 ding." And so I was like, I don't know, let me, and I went up. Wait a minute. Let me just pull out my microphone out of my backpack. Let me grab my microphone. Let me get my equipment. No, so I did. I hit the note. And she goes, "I think you can take that solo." So I have a solo in Silent Night.
That's amazing.
And so I asked her for an extra practice because I know nothing about music except I really like to try.
You know a lot about music, more than you think.
Okay. I have taken, I took piano lessons for a year, and I'm interested, and I try to learn it, and I sort of know a tiny bit about how to look at the notes and know what they mean.
And you have good pitch, and you know a bit about breath because we've been singing
been
our
working
whole
on
lives.
that. Yep.
And
Do you know who helps me with that? Billie Eilish songs. She has amazing breath control. And Kelly Clarkson.
How to hear a note and then get yourself up closer to it. You know how to do that. That's a talent that people have to build as a skill.
I've had some good teachers and coaching for sure over the years, for sure, that have helped me to learn how to do that. And I can't, and I want to, I like it. So I try, right? So I hit the note, and I have a solo, and I did a practice one. Oh, and I recorded it. I'll play it for you when we're done with this.
Okay.
It's not good, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Awesome.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh yeah, Emile's singing at church. That's cute. That's cute, but it feels brave.
Yeah, it is brave. It is brave. And it's one step closer to prestige worldwide.
Oh, no doubt. Yes. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. That helps, actually. Mm-hmm. So when I said yes to it, my understanding was that it was a solo with the group. The group would be singing these notes and I would be singing these notes.
Oh, you're singing the whole song?
No, I'm singing a part of the song, but all by myself.
Oh, I see.
I thought that little bridge, I would do the bridge, which would sound different, and the chorus would still be singing the melody or whatever.
I see.
That's how little I know about this, right? That's the extent of my capacity for speaking this language.
Sure. So
I went for today, and I'm singing this part all by my onesie, maybe even into a microphone. Off to the side. You know how you go to the concerts for middle school or whatever?
A microphone. It's really hard to hear people if you're not in a microphone.
So it feels really brave and a little scary. And
it is brave.
So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And awesome. Then I went to a massage.
Yes, you did.
So I feel much more like myself. Good. I rested. I ate food.
Yeah.
I took care of my body.
Yep.
And I feel much better.
Good.
And that reminds me, the singing thing, about when we took swimming lessons.
Yes, I know, because I had been thinking about for years actually about us
grab
taking
my drink.
Singing lessons because of how we took swim lessons before. And so for our tens of fans, we should explain. Several years ago, we decided
we get a solid 35 views, dude, every time.
Okay.
There's 30-ish people.
That's way more than I would expect.
I know, it's absurd. It's absurd.
And you're sure that it's not just us watching it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Being super
I don't think that IP addresses work that way. But I know I'm watching on a repeat, you're watching on a repeat. So surely the ticker would be much higher if that was happening.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, yeah, singing lessons seems like it would be so fun. Did you notice I have leg warmers on? By the way?
I did not notice until you showed me.
I have leg warmers on.
I love them.
Aren't they
fuzzy socks?
I love it.
Yeah,
with my boots. Well, because the leggings are nothing.
Chilly. Yeah.
So when do you remember what year it was when we took swimming lessons?
No, but I think it was probably 2018-ish.
2018.
It was. I
think it was before that
because I was in.
I think it was more 2014.
You think so?
I think it was back when I was in UMO days.
Oh, maybe. Yes. Well, we did go up to the university. Yeah, at the rec center. So but I don't know if you were a student or not. But
I don't think we would have gone.
Okay.
So I think it was like 2014,
Yeah.
2016, maybe right in there.
It was probably 2014. You're probably right. So because I hurt my knee in 2013 in the summer, and that's when I had to be swimming.
Made sense.
Yeah.
And so we never really learned how to swim growing up.
Right. No, I mean, we did do... the parents took us to the lessons at the White House Inn.
Oh,
yeah, we did do that. It was like group lessons or whatever, but it wasn't super engaging. I think it was more for Jared.
Okay,
and then we were allowed to.
Okay, that makes sense.
To do it too or something. But we didn't. We still didn't like worry about doing things the correct
technique
way
or whatever. Yeah.
And I remember saying to you, I feel like all I can do is swim right now. And I have all this pain because I'm not doing it right.
Yeah.
Like my neck hurts or whatever. And I'm afraid of putting my face in the water. And
I'm probably not like, it's probably
I don't know how to
beneficial.
breathe.
Right.
And
I'm scared.
Yeah. So we went to the pool in Hamden and signed up for lessons with another equally brave 17-year-old.
Yes. Oh my word. The poor teacher. The teacher was this
very
kid.
Brave.
Yeah. He was just like 11 teen.
Yep.
And
he had to kind of step back a bit because we were like, listen.
We were like Lucy and Ethel.
We really will follow your direction. Like, we are not assuming
we don't know what we're talking about.
Anything.
We know zero things.
And we might drown.
This is how we feel about the music thing, too. I want to think that I know what I'm doing, but I don't really.
Sure.
But so, this, I had Breeze's family, right? Because they had the camp on Branch Lake.
Yeah.
And before that, when I was really little, before that, we lived on Brewer Lake, where Grammy and Grampy Bragg had a camp on Brewer Lake.
Yeah.
And that was a house that we lived in. I don't think you were born then. Maybe you were. No, I think Andrew came and then we moved into the other house. But anyways, so I spent time there in the lake, and I had spent time with Breeze's family in their lake summer after summer. And they, of course, taught me things.
Oh, of course.
Right. And helped me learn how to swim a little bit. But I would doggy paddle.
Yeah.
And I would do something like a breaststroke.
Yeah. Yeah. We could do like none of us were actually going to drown unless we were in the middle of the ocean.
It's like frog swim.
We could swim a bit. Like, we could swim enough to enjoy the water.
Well, and I would watch videos about treading water because I was scared of dying in the water.
Well, okay. Let's just talk about it, because treading water and quicksand were the two most common ways to die when we were children.
Terrifying.
Where did that go?
The never-ending story, like all these horrible things. I used to have nightmares about black holes.
Yes.
And now there's black holes that they're talking about
I've
again
never
on the
once
news.
worried about that in my adult life.
Oh, I still do a little bit sometimes. No. Just a tiny bit. But it's more like the black hole stuff. And it's just because, never mind. We don't want to get into all of that. Never mind. That's a whole other... We are not talking about that. We were so brave to put on bathing suits and go in this pool. It was the Hamden pool, right?
Yep.
And learn the mechanics. I still don't swim the right way, but if I want to, I can. Mm-hmm. Like the actual head.
Yep.
And we learned a lot about our thinking. And I don't know about you, I don't want to speak for you, but it brought some of my trauma back up a little bit of being in those days, being a kid in those days and thinking about scary things, or being in the water and being afraid. And realizing that when I would mess up the breathing, it was because I was scared.
Oh.
And trying to deal with that. Why am I scared? I'm safe here. I'm very, very safe.
Yeah.
Right? The pool, the water is not over my head. There is a teacher. My sister is here. There's a lifeguard. I'm so very safe. So why am I emotional?
Yeah.
Right? So it did bring some stuff up for me that I didn't need to try to unscrew the screws and really take it apart and look at it. But it was oh, fear is what this is. Okay. Well, I know you. I know fear. Okay, now I can move forward, kind of thing.
Yeah, I didn't have that experience. For me, it was all technical thinking.
Yeah,
for me, and it did help me understand a lot. And it also, conjured this image. Like, I think that I often think of myself in the reverse of how others might. Like I believe that I'm swimming well.
Nice.
And then,
well, you have to believe it
and
to receive it.
then I realize I'm not. You know, like
I think I have that with dancing.
I do that in a lot of ways, I think.
And singing, probably.
Because I picture myself in my mind in a very different way.
Well, and we have to visualize success.
When it comes to like knowledge, that's where I'm like, I tell myself that I know less than I do.
Oh, interesting.
But whenever I'm doing something, I see myself the way that you might see someone do it on TV.
Yeah, you're like, I'm already good at this.
This is going well.
This is going very well. I'm surprised how well this is going.
And then the same thing happens to me when I see pictures of myself. Like, I have an idea of what I look like, but that idea is very different than what I actually look like, but in the positive. Like,
I love it.
I don't think I look worse than I do. I think I look way better than
That's
I
fantastic.
do.
That's a fun surprise.
And then I look at myself and I'm like, oh, well, that's news and information, I guess. And so this is why I did so well when I moved back to this place and I didn't have a mirror.
Oh,
you remember I told you about that?
Yes.
I didn't have a mirror for like a month.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, I feel great. Like,
that's fascinating.
I get up, I get dressed faster. I don't worry about anything, whatever, because I'm just running with the image in my head.
Which is pretty rock solid, I gotta tell you. Honest to goodness. I mean, 9 to 10 out of 10.
So I don't know where any of that came from,
That's
but
fantastic.
that's what happens to me is that
Love
it's a sad reality when I actually understand what's going on.
JK. Just kidding. We'll make a couple of adjustments to that. But I bet the next time, now that I've seen it,
right,
the next time I'll have it.
So one of the things that reminded me of that was when our swim instructor tried to teach us how to do the butterfly stroke, and he laughed. He giggled. We went a few rounds. And I'm sure that he thought that we were just funny.
Just
right?
kidding.
Like,
right.
And I can only imagine what it looked like from his side because we really thought we were doing what he was telling us to do. And he was giving the same instruction and we were like, okay.
And in our heads, we're seeing the Olympic swimmers. Not what we were doing.
We did it like 3 times and then he just laughed. It's like he couldn't hold it anymore.
Let's go back to the breaststroke.
That's what he said. Yes. He's like, that's okay. We don't actually need this. You don't need to learn this. You're not gonna need.
You're not gonna be competing. You're not gonna be competing. We were Lucy and Ethel.
We were
learn to swim.
Yes.
It was fantastic. Or Timon and Pumbaa, like however you want to, you want to look at it, really.
Hakuna Matata.
Oh my gosh, brave things.
Yeah, we were brave.
We do brave things.
Sure, I haven't done a lot of brave things lately, but
college.
I guess
you just got engaged.
Is that brave?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I guess so. Yeah, it's like taking a leap, right?
You remember we were just talking about that article, that
I was
Cosmo
just saying
article.
That I was so
it's social suicide to have a boyfriend, remember?
Yeah.
Now you have a fiancé.
Now I have, right, I don't have a boyfriend.
It's not
anymore.
A boyfriend. It's completely different.
You know what it made me think of was that Seinfeld episode. Like, oh, I've lost my fiancé. Poor baby.
George killed Susan.
Just bringing it back up.
Well,
it was also like we just went right over it, right?
Yes,
Just kept going.
Well, because that was what was so funny about that storyline, is that it was so convenient, right? It was convenient for everyone. What was it that killed her?
It was the envelope glue.
Yes, the envelopes.
Cheap.
Yes.
He went cheap on the envelope glue.
George.
The wedding invitations.
Right. It wasn't just any. That's why there were so many of them.
Yeah.
Poison. Oh my gosh. Brave made me think about driving too. Driving. I texted you this week that I wanted to talk about driving. That was because I had gotten home from driving from Brewer back to my house, right across the bridge. So I'm coming across the bridge, the Union Street, Bangor Union Street from Brewer. And as I'm coming across, I hear sirens. And so I look and I see them coming from downtown, from the circle, the loop where the Christmas tree is. And they're coming up towards me. And I'm coming up Union Street Hill. So I scoot through the intersection as fast as I can and pull over. And the people behind me keep coming. And then they drive past me and try to push over, because now here the ambulance is here, you know, and they're trying to. And then as the ambulance goes by, they stay off to the side. And I wonder, are they trying to let me get back my place in line? But I think people don't think like that. So I stay back because I'm worried that they're not going to behave in a predictable way.
Yeah, sure.
And they stay there for the longest time and then just like creep. These two cars creep back out onto Union Street by High Street right there.
Yeah.
Creep out back into traffic and slowly go up the hill.
Isn't that weird?
There's no weather. It's daylight. It's so bizarre. And 2 times that day, I had to honk at a green light. Like, hello, it's green. It's green. What are you doing? What you doing in there? I mean, I'm guilty. Like, that's why I know they're busy, because I'm guilty. I'm looking for my chapstick. I'm answering a text message. I'm telling the truth. You know what I mean? Am I putting on my seatbelt? Like, looking for someone to avoid, roll the window up. What, you know, busy. I get it. But it's like so dangerous. It's so dangerous.
I have a lot of experiences with driving because I regularly go down to Scarborough.
Yeah, you're on
to the
that kind
there,
of traffic.
And I regularly go down to Mass. And
my driving is constant. It's right here, but it's 35-mile radius every week, like here.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will just say that the driving up here and the frustrations are so much less than they are in Portland.
Thank you for the perspective.
But in Portland, it's more people who do the same stupid things over and over again, really slowly. And it's as though nobody lives in Portland. Like, no one knows where they're going.
They have no idea.
Everyone's a tourist. Everything is different.
And everything is a surprise.
And everyone's really worried about everything. And, and so it just becomes this like super frustrating game of what's going to happen next. And, you know, should I pass this person or not, or whatever. But I will say, going down to Boston, it is a relief from going to Boston. Because in Boston, people are just mad. They're just mad.
Insane.
It doesn't matter if you can go or not. They're mad
They're
at you
angry.
anyway.
Yeah.
So they're going to honk at you anyway. There's nothing that can be done. It's all very intense.
It's just a free for all.
If I could figure out how to get there without a tunnel, I'd be really happy.
Oh yeah.
Holy moly.
The tunnels are so scary to me.
Especially at 7 p.m. on a Friday.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Are you being so naughty? Do you have a toy you want to
So the other day, as I was coming back, this is a Sunday afternoon, so pretty slow. I'm coming back on Broadway, and there's a million lights right there. And I am looking, you know, I'm paying attention. So this is what reminded me of it, is you saying you're busy, you're doing whatever. Well, I'm looking, but what I was doing was looking down the road.
Yeah.
I had to slam on my brakes to make a red light. Because I was looking down the road, not at the light right in front of me.
Yep.
Like,
I totally get it.
Who am I? What am I doing?
Right. Well, you're just in the zone.
Stupid.
You're in the zone, driving zone of just like robot on I took that route tonight.
Keenly paying attention.
Yeah. But not here. Like
1,000 yards.
Yeah, you're right. You're at the Walgreens light. in your eyes or up at the Walgreens light. You know, like I go crazy on Broadway. I used to avoid it, but I'm on it so much now for church and all the work.
I go the
and
other
everything.
way for everything now.
I do a lot, but or I go up to Essex and just avoid.
Yeah.
But when people turn left into McDonald's,
yes, it's problematic.
That's not allowed. Let's just make that clear. There's no room for that, and
there
so
is
you
no room
can't
for that.
Unless you can turn right in. That's the only way that you can turn left into McDonald's, and it's your responsibility to go find another way.
Yes,
to get in. And there are other ways.
It is your responsibility to find another way,
right.
And that is
go
what
down
I
to
think
Walgreens.
Don't
go down to
ever
Walgreens
think about.
and turn left at the light.
They're like, well, I can't do anything else.
You sure can.
Actually,
you sure can.
There's like 7 ways to get to Hannaford.
Those are the same people that slam on their brakes when they are going to miss their exit. Nope.
Right.
That's inappropriate.
You have to take the next exit.
That is incorrect. You have to go by. You are responsible for safely dealing with your choices.
That's right. Yeah. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You just won the next exit.
And I get the best news for you.
Get off and come back on.
This is going to help you not do it again in the future.
That's right.
You're going to have this consequence. But slamming on your brakes is going to traumatize me and maybe cause an accident.
Well, and I also think about it like, that's what I do, right? So if I mess something up, if I miss my exit, I'm planning to figure out what to do next.
Everything's going to be fine.
Never going to be like, oh, well, I should cut off that minivan with 11 kids in it.
Oh, that's just the thing. They don't even think about the minivan at all.
Like
the thinking stops. It doesn't go that far. It can't, or they would be bad people. If they're thinking, screw that minivan full of people, then they're bad. And I don't believe that many people are bad.
So you think it's just like an impulsive,
selfish,
like a
impulsive, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I think it is. It's just like, oh my God, I'm only thinking about myself. That's what's, oh my God. Right. It's not like, it's nothing else. It's just so short and shallow.
I see.
And so that's the actual problem, right? And that's that thing of building capacity.
People exist.
Yes.
That other people exist.
And my life affects other people's lives.
Right.
It just does.
Well, and I think of it also from kind of a self-centered perspective. Like, to me, it is super stressful to go take that exit super fast or to take that left turn or to whatever. Like, to me, it is much easier to be like, okay, let me see. Well, there's 700 other intersections down here.
Yeah.
I can probably just turn at one of those lights and then turn back around and 100%. Then come back the other way.
Yeah. Or
that
there will certainly, there's
less
definitely
to
going to be another exit.
Yeah.
Like if I just check the facts about life for a second.
Yeah.
But I think that's a skill that you have to develop is that process of thinking it out.
Yeah.
That's something Jason and I talked about early in our relationship when we would take road trips. Like we talked about this kind of behavior in the car is just not safe, and I can't deal.
Mm-hmm.
So can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Right. And just exactly those things. Like if you miss the exit, you don't have to worry. I have the best news.
Yeah.
There's
plenty.
There's
plenty where that came from.
About anything on this road trip because we have no deadlines. So we can get there or not get there. We don't even have to go.
Right.
We are in charge of this.
Yes.
So nothing to get stressed out about.
Yep.
Great news.
Yeah. That's how I think of it. Well, good news. If I screw this up, I'll just do something else.
And I don't know if it's like, probably driving instruction hasn't really changed much over the years. Do you think? Because I don't know if it's generational.
I think people's driving gets worse as they get older.
Humans drive, but like we are not at that point, are we? Like we are not older to where like we drive poorly and we're like, these kids today. Is that what this is?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it is.
I don't think so. I think that it just bothers us more.
Well, yes. Our perspective.
Because we have the right way.
Aged.
Yes.
It definitely, that's the lens.
Yeah.
For sure. Because I'm like, why doesn't anyone else care that there are humans here this matter. What's going on? Like, what is happening?
So if I had one wish, I would wish that the road that winds, like when you turn into the plaza where Hannaford is and TJ Maxx is and all of that, the road that actually travels along. It's an actual road, people. Yeah. There's two lanes
one that
there.
Goes around the parking lot.
It's an actual road. I would make one wish for them to get rid of the 700,000 parking spots and make it a real road.
That's great.
Because it is so dangerous right now.
Same in the Hannaford and Brewer.
So dangerous.
That outer road that goes down where people cut in. Yeah. Like, and they did a little bit more with that, but it's just cultural now. Like, it's the behavior is accepted. Yeah. They need new lines and a sign and maybe an abutment
to replan
or something.
The entire thing.
Yes.
And no one's using that entire parking lot. Never. Not ever. One time in my entire life that I've grown up here.
At Brewer, they do Free the Z. Like, I can,
I mean, that's occasional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's once a year.
Yeah.
It's like 4 days. You can plan it.
Yeah.
You're silly.
That's my one wish.
Pretzel. Give me that pretzel. I really like that wish.
What was your, you said you wanted to talk about driving. We talked about swim lessons. What else did you want to talk about?
I don't remember.
You had a couple
Christmas
things.
Songs, Christmas music.
Songs, yeah.
I was in Dice Arts with Jason recently. That's one of our favorite places to go eat. And because he really likes to get breakfast all the time.
Do you like the Herman one or the Broadway one?
Oh, always the Herman one.
Okay.
Yeah. The Broadway one, no hate, like I'm not trying to be a jerk, but the bacon tastes different there.
Oh.
And it's not for me.
Okay.
And the second reason is because you can only get home fries in the morning now.
Oh.
And I almost never go in the morning. And so if I can't have home fries and the bacon I don't like, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to go to Herman where I can at least enjoy the bacon.
I see.
Even if I can't have home fries.
I see.
See what I mean?
I'm a tater tots.
Jason is too.
I'm tater tots.
Jason gets tater tots with everything. Yeah. I don't really want them. I like tater tots. I love tater tots, but I like the way I make them. And I don't really like the way I don't like them deep fried, and they're usually deep fried in a restaurant.
I'll take them deep fried.
Yeah, see, it's not for me.
Yeah.
But like I will get French fries. If I get eggs and stuff and I can't have home fries, I'll get French fries instead. Jason gets the tots.
Yeah.
But so I usually get the Tankler burger, which has A1 sauce on it and little crispy fried onions.
Mm-hmm.
And that hits the spot. And it's big and it comes with all this salad on it. So like I take one of the buns off and I get a fork and knife and eat it like a salad. It's so yummy.
Nice.
So yummy.
So we're
at Dice Arts and the music came on and I love Dice Arts music. It's usually my favorite soundtrack. Like it's every time I go, I'm happy with the music. And it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
So it's Christmas music. And I notice as I'm sitting there, I'm like humming along to something and then I'm and I'm like, that's not Mariah. This is like discount Christmas music. Listening. I say to Jason, I'm like, this is like the B-roll. It's like University. Oh, it's country. It's country Christmas. That's what this is.
Christmas.
I go, it's like discount Christmas music. And he goes, that's like hip hop Christmas. It's like, it is, which reminded me of New Kids on the Block Christmas. If you've never experienced their very first Christmas album that they did.
I feel like I have a vague memory of it.
Donnie, I'm gonna indulge myself a little bit here. Donnie does this.
Who was the worst one? Nobody loved Donnie.
I mean, I did.
Well, okay.
But like, sort of because my best friend had already laid
I'm thinking
claim.
of Danny.
Oh, Danny was the one nobody liked.
I'm thinking
Poor
of.
Danny.
Yeah.
Sorry,
of course
Danny.
we love Donnie.
Yeah. But like, I probably would have picked Joey.
Right.
But my best friend already claimed him.
Well, you really liked Jordan. Also.
My best friend had already claimed.
I liked Joey because he was closer to my age.
Oh, sure, yeah.
So more
and
realistic.
Jordan, I went after the tall, skinny guys. Like I was Team Edward.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that sort of rock star.
Back then he looked a little more frail.
Yeah, yeah. So Donnie had this... have a funky, funky Christmas.
I do remember.
Have a funky, funky Christmas. Right? It's so good.
I feel like he's like, no one's allowed to mention that in public. Like he writes it into his contract.
He might. But he's married to Jenny McCarthy now, and she's so funny. Like, she's pretty funny.
I have no idea.
They do a reality. They've done their own like life, like reality stuff. And I've seen it, I don't know, probably 6 or 8 episodes over the last couple of years, like just randomly like, oh, it's on, turn it on. Because they're cute and funny.
Yeah.
And they're affectionate to each other. And they're smart and they do service work in the community and stuff. Like, I like them. And Jason likes Mark Wahlberg a lot. Like, we've liked his movies over the years and stuff. And of course, you know, I don't think we are allowed to mention his musical career.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
I don't think we're allowed to mention
Is that what you mean?
I don't have one of his songs on deck to sing.
Good vibration.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Such a sweet sensation.
I mean, that was the best part
Donnie
of the
D,
song.
break it down.
Yeah. That was like,
come on.
We have
Donnie
to learn.
D, break it down.
We have to learn the rapping part.
I'll get right on that. I'll get right on that. And why are we talking about this? It's gone. That was fun.
Christmas music.
Yeah. So hip hop Christmas and discount. I don't know. That's what it made me think of. If you were going to put on Christmas music tonight, what would be your vibe tonight?
Oh, I love like the old classics. Yeah. Like rocking around.
Yeah.
The Christmas
like the Home Alone soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's stuff like that.
Yes.
And like the old, crooner songs and, that's
some Bublé. Put on some Bublé.
I'll be home
for Christmas.
Yes. It's all that. That's
dude. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, White Christmas. But I like the old like Christmas carol-y songs too.
Yep. Okay.
But I've worked with little kids and the intellectually disabled and the dead and dying for a long time. Mm-hmm. And those are places where they usually tolerate singing.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And so like the old Jingle Bells and stuff like that. Like I had one resident that I would take care of, and if she was in a really snarky bad mood, singing usually helped her come. But if she didn't want to feel better,
yeah.
But like Jingle Bells, almost always she couldn't help herself because she had a few words and she would like chime that. She just couldn't help. It was, And then how much is that doggy in the window?
Nice.
That gets her every time because she does the barking and she can say, oh dear. And so anytime there's a song, You Are My Sunshine, You'll Never Know, Dear, she sings that part. So, and we do hand gestures and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I enjoy the old Christmas carol-y songs because old people love them and littles love them. So I find that I get to indulge myself with that sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, some of the people I got to see this weekend are music teachers, like retired music teachers, and I meet the coolest people, dude.
You do.
Yeah, it's really fun. I don't take it lightly either that I get to be in people's houses, It's really special. Being a housekeeper for years, I used to think about that. When my kid turned 4, I put them in Montessori school, and I was in early recovery. And I had been obsessed with my kid for so long, for 4 years, 5 really, right? And suddenly I had like 6 hours a day to fill. And I started going back to meetings and I connected with Ann Day.
Right.
And we started cleaning together. She invited me along to her jobs and helped me to sort of, build my capacity to be employed in that way. And being in people's houses over the years was so intimate, right? Think about what these people see, your housekeepers, right? Behind the toilet, behind the microwave, in the back of the fridge, the places that you don't let people see. And your housekeeper ends up being the dog sitter, the house checker when you're away because they have a key and they know the pets.
And they're trusted.
And you get to know their family over the years, and you watch their kids grow up. I still talk to this one lady who was a client of mine, and her daughter's all grown up and a doctor now. And this woman is someone that was a role model for me, and I used to look up to her. She's a nurse and all this. And we keep in touch. Like they're special relationships. And Another one, I may have told you this story before. I was cleaning their house one day and their teenage girls were home upstairs, and I hear this racket out the window, and I'm like, and I see this ladder come down the window, like a fire escape ladder, like an emergency fire ladder.
I remember this.
So I haven't told you the story, guys. So you can buy these, like, you'll see them on TV back in the old days on the late night infomercials, like these fire safety things for your second floor.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So this is the ladder that I see out the window coming down. And I'm like, what on earth is going on? And I can hear the girls upstairs tee-heeing. And I'm looking at this ladder and I hear them talk about sneaking in and out of the house. And I can't not tell their mother.
Right.
So I did. I hemmed and hawed about that. I didn't want to rat out the girls.
Right.
But I did. And we still kind of laugh about it if we see each other bump in. Like, this woman came to my wedding, like they're really special relationships. So fast forward, many years. I was working at Vision Care for 11 years and was at Vision Care when I became a nurse and then became a home health and hospice nurse. And again, I'm in these situations that are intense and intimate relationships. Mm-hmm. And these are people, we're strangers, but here I am at maybe one of the hardest or worst times of your life, right? When a nurse is coming to your house, it means you can't leave the house.
Right.
And it means that you've had surgery or an injury or a life-changing diagnosis or something like that. And when I come in there, we need each other. And I get to be in the innermost parts of your home, and you haven't been able to clean it. You haven't prepared it for guests. Mm-hmm. And if I ask you to take your pants off, you will.
I will not.
Not now. You know what I mean.
I do.
If I ask you to look at your butt.
Yeah.
They're meaningful. They're important relationships. I don't take it lightly that I get to have access to people in this way.
Yeah.
So I always try to really listen to these old people, right, that have so much to share and wish someone would listen. Mm-hmm. I really try to take advantage of that when I have the opportunity to learn and gain from that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I get to see some really, really cool stuff.
Yeah. I was volunteering at the supportive care unit at the hospital for a while. That was back in my former life when I wasn't working.
Yeah, like candy striping sort of, right?
Yeah, kind of. And it was just companionship. You would just go and sit with people and make sure they had someone to talk to.
I bet you got some good
someone
stories.
To run after nurses if they needed it or whatever. But there were a couple of people who were kind of frequent flyers. You know, they would come in and out and in and out. And there was this one person who was just very grumpy and nobody's favorite, right? They didn't want to spend a lot of time with this person because they were always so mean.
That's hard.
I accepted that challenge.
Yeah.
And walked in and sat down and said, we're gonna spend some time together.
Yeah.
And
we're just gonna assume we're gonna enjoy it
any way you want, but I think it'll be great. And all I did was listen.
Yeah.
And that was really what they needed.
Yes.
They just needed to tell someone what they thought and their stories, and they wanted someone to be interested in what they were saying. Yeah. Yes. And so I got to do that for that person, and I liked that. I like it when I can be someone surprising in another person's life, you know, and they can kind of let their guard down a little bit, because I think that's such a reminder of what human beings are, you know.
I love that. I strive to do that. I want to always carry that environment with me where people feel seen and heard, you know, or at least safe, peaceful, right? Like they can feel my willingness to be, you know, there for them.
Yeah.
At least. Yeah, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like making friends is my superpower.
Oh, for sure.
And so I also feel like that's one of those things that, like Jedi, you know, like you use your powers for good.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah. Jason keeps telling me don't start a cult.
Right.
don't
we
start
just
a cult.
have to keep remembering it.
It's reason, right? We just bring it back to mind. Are you killing all your toys?
She is very puppy-like today.
She's annoyed with us.
She's she has her little puppy moments, and she did make me carry her every time that she's gone outside so far.
It's so cold out.
It's cold on her tootsies, so
it's very wintry.
She'll pick up her back leg on one side or the other, and she'll run 3-legged until I pick her up. And sometimes she'll just stop and wait and look at me like, you can't be serious. You have to pick me up. So this morning, I pick her up, and she literally, like, as I'm walking with her, her head's just bopping.
Oh. I'm so sad. Mommy, why do we live in the cold? Mommy.
She won't wear booties. I've tried before.
Yeah, my dogs don't really like them.
So tiny. It's really
She's a
hard
widow.
to find them fit.
She's a widow. I know. I wonder if there's like I don't know. Do they make a spray or something? Like, I don't know. That wouldn't be good though.
Spray on shoes.
Yeah.
Wasn't that on a show?
This isn't a movie. That's in a movie.
What was that on?
That's in something.
Uh-huh.
Maybe one of our tens of people will tell us.
It might have been one of those shows that we watched as kids that was just like random.
Oh, no, I feel like it was part of a storyline. Yeah. I feel like it's a part of a storyline though on some movie where they're like the dad is like Rick Moranis inventor style character. You know what I mean?
Spray on shoes.
Yeah. I think it's real.
Is it Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? That's when the kids were little.
I bet it might be. That is such a good one. And he was such a good inventor, that character. I like that. Engineer. Are you so annoyed with us? So you guys are going to be away for Christmas. I don't know what we're going to do. We don't have any plans at all. I have not talked to the other sisters. I have not talked to Mom. I have not talked to Jared.
Mom said something about maybe asking Jared to hang with them.
Poor Jared. He'll say yes.
I haven't checked with Joe either to see what her plans are. Generally, we'll make plans with Zach's family, but I'm not sure.
Oh, JoJo. I was thinking the other side of the family. Yeah, I have no idea what my kid's doing either. I don't know. This is what I do.
What do you mean?
I just kind of like hide, and like I just as soon let it just pass by.
Yeah.
And just have an excuse to eat whatever I feel like eating.
Mm-hmm.
And it's excuse for me to be very like inward and do nothing. Just lay around, which I did today. You would have been so proud of me the way I laid around today.
Oh, good. Mm-hmm. I love a good lay
for
around.
For like 4 hours. That's just
awesome.
Laid around.
You need rest sometimes.
Oh, I needed it bad this weekend. Covering the call phone all weekend. I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, seeing patients like 10 hours a day, driving around. And then Friday night to Monday morning, I covered the on-call phone. Mm-hmm. And it was bananas. Like once an hour, the phone rang. Like all night, every day, like all day and night for the whole weekend. So it was just tiring. But I have Mondays for myself. So that's, it's a responsible choice to say yes to that because I can recover. And the compensation is very good. Our team is wonderful and I love our patients. And I usually leave these visits feeling like I'm glad I got to go. I'm glad they got to have me. I'm glad that they have us, that kind of thing. So.
And that someone else on your team got to have a respite.
Yeah.
And, that's good too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the holidays are interesting, right? Because they can mean so much to so many people.
Yes.
And so I know in my own life, they've been different, in different seasons of my life. After the kids got old enough to not really be into everything, it really shifted for me. And then that's when we would host, right? So we would do, Christmas parties and we would, have several Christmas dinners, with our house and
I remember
the in-laws house and
the
wherever.
Big farmhouse.
Yeah.
Those were fun parties when you guys were at the farmhouse.
All kinds of things. And so when that relationship and the satellite relationships around that went away, it was the same time that the kids were also going out onto their own and doing their own things. And it sucked.
Yeah.
Like those holidays were not good. All I wanted was to be able to like travel during that period, but it's the worst time for traveling because it's the most hectic time and the most likely that you'll have to change your plans and that, you know, all of that stuff.
And the traveling has been such a disaster with the economy, like the way airlines and strikes and like there's
I mean, I would still travel now, but not necessarily on Christmas Eve. Right. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to do that now, but it's just one of those things that I just felt like I just wanted to hide is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to hide away during that period of time and just not
like fast
be
forward.
Worried about it because I wasn't going to be surrounded by people. And I wanted to be surrounded by people, but I couldn't be.
Yeah.
And so that was really...
And grieving. You were grieving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty awful.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of like it's swung back around and, you know, so it's, I don't know, it just means different things to different people. But it always makes me think about how there are some people who this is the worst time of year for them.
Yeah, lots of people get that way.
It's just awful for them.
I feel like a lot of people, this is so hard for one thing because of the pressure to spend, right? And there's pressure during this time of year to donate. Right. There's extra pressure to be giving and donating of your time and of your finances. And the world puts pressure on us to buy presents for people, especially if you're a young parent, right? There's so much pressure. There's all that Santa culture, right? And we sort of, you see people get to where they feel like they have to be a part of that, right? Like even though they have their own house and they make their own rules at their own house, they still feel like they have to be a part of the Santa culture. And then they have all this pressure.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And you see people post about it on Facebook of like, please don't tell your kids to brag about their Christmas presents because my kids can't have Christmas presents like your kids can. Right. Like it's just evidence of all that pressure.
Yeah.
So reminds me of our discussions about like Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Right. Like what is the point of this? Like I'm spending all my time to try to create this thing that I don't even enjoy. Right. Like,
yeah.
And then all of the fear that comes with financial instability.
Oh, yes.
Right. The deep, and that's deep fear.
It's also the time of year when everything costs more.
Yes.
Like just to be alive, it costs you more money.
Just to be alive.
Because you have to pay higher electricity and heating bills.
Yes.
And
fresh food is gone.
And your car could get into an accident at any moment
Snow
because
tires,
there's ice on the road.
Gas, dry gas, plowing, shoveling, like just life is just harder this time of year, at least in this part of the world.
Yeah.
That we can attest to. Everything can be really hard, and that can make it hard to enjoy the holidays. And then
and losing people.
Yes.
You know?
Like our dad died in December.
Yeah.
And so that, it's a thing.
Yeah.
And then just being in those rooms together, like last when we were together at Mom's recently, and Andrew's not there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like I just want to like hang my head and cry, but it's like you just notice it more. It's just more underlined. Their absence is more underlined.
But some people really have not reached those levels of resiliency in their grief.
Yeah.
And they really do.
It's really hard.
Feel it as though it happened yesterday.
Yeah.
When they have those memories and those reminders come up for them.
For sure.
Yeah. It can be such
painful,
such a gross time of year for a lot of people.
And then we don't sort of make like hold space, I think is the trendy phraseology for that. Like hold space for people to express that. You know what I mean? Like, because it's the holidays. Fa la 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 la.
Yeah. Well, and I think, I don't know if you're anything like me, like when you're feeling those kinds of things, it's like, I don't want to express it. What I want is to just like opt out of stuff for a while. Like, I just want to be like, cool. Don't invite me to the 17 things because I just don't want to.
Yep.
And, you know,
I don't want to spend every single weekend in December at parties. I don't want to.
Yeah. So I've just gotten really good at being honest if I don't want to do something. And I don't know, I think it was a few years ago. So I have, different groups of girlfriends. And in one of those groups, we're very honest with each other about when our capacity is like max capacity.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not doing this, can't do this part, can't do that part. And I can show up often.
Yeah.
But I can't always do the culture. I can't always go get the Secret Santa gift.
Yeah.
I can't always, because I just don't have it. I just don't have it.
Yeah.
I'm using everything I got.
I just don't have any energy for that.
On this, and so I don't have it. So I'm just I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be present. I think that engage.
Leah, that's boundaries. That. Like that's super, just like healthy boundaries. And I think that that's a skill that we can work on and develop too. But that's just really good boundaries, and not having that condition of emotional wellness based on their response. Like their response is irrelevant, right? It just is what it is. Yeah, it's really. I like that.
Yep.
That's a skill that I think I'm much better at, but I love to feel good if you feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's the difficult part with being so service oriented.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. And I tend to not be honest with myself about it, but I'm aware of it and better at that. I'm better at least knowing that, if I'm in it or deciding not to be, whatever. She's had it with us.
I know.
She's given us all the signals.
She really wants to just be, I don't know, bouncing off the walls. Right now, what she wants is Shay. She wants to play with Shay.
Aww.
She wants another dog. She wants to hang out with a dog and play.
She has given all those signals of like, stop paying attention to each other.
Yeah.
Aren't we done with this?
She is.
Oh, well, maybe we are done.
Maybe we are.
Yeah, maybe that's a wrap.
Look, she's excited now.
She totally is. It feels good to hang out.
It is good to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're doing this.
Me too. I love you, sissy.
I love you. What should we be thinking about for next time? Should we try to find a show or something to...
Sure.
Do you watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives?
Oh, yes.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Okay.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
Have you watched the new season?
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the reunion show and everything?
Mm-hmm.
I think I have to rewatch the reunion show because I got interrupted several times.
Yeah. You know what we also need to do is dive into the talks.
The talks?
You got to go into the talk side so that you can get all the background.
What do you mean the talk side?
What is the TikToks?
The mom
people
talk.
Who are like, let me focus on
talks
this.
TOKS.
No. I'm saying talks TOKS, yes, but the people who are like, let me tell you what Jesse's life was like, blah, blah, blah. Like that's what
I haven't done any of that.
You have to dive into that stuff.
So you'll have to send me.
I'll go look
so I can
it.
Go down the rabbit hole. Just send me a place to get started, and
Yeah.
I'll take the jump because I haven't done that at all. But I've been tempted. I haven't even really looked at their mom talk stuff at all.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't either. I mean, it's very influencer stuff like
it's boring.
I just don't
it's very
care.
basic. Yeah. Whatever.
For us, anyway. For other people,
yeah. I mean, we're too old for that.
For millions of people, they enjoy it.
We are too old for that nonsense.
We are.
That's the Nana in me of like, or great aunt or whatever.
I'm never gonna stand up and be like. Like I'm just not.
I mean, I might, but I just can't. I can't see it like in that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. But to be fair, I haven't even watched it. All I've seen is what they show on the show.
Yeah.
So it's not like I've actually gone on and looked at their TikTok. It might be lovely, might be entertaining. I have no idea.
I've seen a few come up because once you start, engaging in things, your phone knows all the stuff, and
that's what I mean. You'll have to send me one, and I'll go down the rabbit hole. All right, that'll be fun. We can talk about that. Maybe some other reality stuff. The Wahlburgers is what we used to watch. Is why I have affection for like the Wahlberg family.
Mm-hmm.
Like watching that show, you get to know the mom and the brothers, and it was like it wasn't all focused on Mark, which you would kind of expect,
Yeah.
So I think that was what I had when I came across the Donnie at Home show with Jenny McCarthy. I was like, oh, cute. I want to watch this.
Nice.
Like, it was like that. Yeah, maybe we can talk about that because I have a few favorite things to watch like that. And I'm still watching the Alaskan Bush People.
Oh, are you? Did you say that it was there was other seasons
on Hulu? There's 14 seasons.
Because I have Hulu, so I have to look at that too.
14
Can you
seasons.
Stop? I don't want you.
Yeah, and it goes. The drama goes on and on. The boats and the storms and they get a trebuchet at one point.
What is that?
A catapult. Like bartered for it or something and like hauled it back to the island.
Because why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't
Does it
you?
have big wooden wheels?
Yes, it's a real trebuchet. Like 600 pounds.
It like goes ka-chunk.
Yes,
like,
and you like do the thing and it does the big and then it throws the rock at the castle. Yes, dude.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. And the bears keep coming and destroying the house and all this stuff.
They haven't figured out how to get the bears into the slingshot.
I don't know if they had the slingshot yet for
Seems
bear
like an obvious
season. Does seem like an obvious throwing. But they love animals. They don't hurt animals.
Yeah.
If they don't have to. They really don't.
Yeah.
They try not to. They try not to especially hunt the bears, which is interesting because it's overpopulated.
Right. It is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I've also heard that bear's no good to eat.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, I never really hear people like, oh, a bear.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that. I wonder why. Just must be the composition of muscle with fat.
That they're fatty. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're so fat. But like in a good way, right? That's survival for them. They got to be fat.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
So we'll talk about some reality show stuff. That'll be fun.
Okay.
All right, Sissy, I love you.
Love you.
Let me shut this down.
Okay, bye.